Hi, I'm Joe again. Here's another movie review. And to continue my theme with Oscar-winning movies, I'm going to be discussing the 1954 film On the Waterfront, starring Marlon Brando, Eva Marie Saint, in their Oscar-winning roles, Carl Malden, and J. Lee Cobb. Of course, that's the movie that kind of made Brando's career, even though he did a couple movies already. But this is the movie that he won his first Oscar for, and of course the movie has one of the most cool lines on the AF American Film Institute, the AFI list, one of the greatest movie lines of all time, one of the 100 greatest movie lines of all time, where he says that could have been a contender. He says to his brother, who was played by Rod Steiger, Charlie and the Gent. Of course, the movie, maybe what a lot of people don't know, is that Frank Sinatra was supposed to play the Marlon Brando role of Terry Malloy, because the producers hired him as a follow-up to his Academy Award-winning turn the year before in the film From Here to Eternity, which I already previously reviewed. But when the director found out, because it originally wanted Brando to do the part, but Brando, for some reason, at the time he wasn't available. But then when Brando found out that Sinatra was going to do the role, he says, "Okay, I do the role." So they bumped Sinatra, and they put in Brando, and Brando, of course, went on to win the Academy Award for it as Best Actor. Of course, a couple of years later, when he did the musical Guys and Dolls, it was like one of the worst musical movies of all time. It was considered one of the worst musical movies of all time because of Brando's performance, and Sinatra and Brando didn't get along because, of course, Sinatra got bumped from On the Waterfront for Brando. But basically, to get back to the film, the movie itself is about union. There's a union that controls the longshoremen on the particular waterfront. I think it's supposed to be based in New York City or something. It's not exactly sure where exactly it's supposed to be based, which Pacific waterfront is supposed to be based in. But I believe it's supposed to be in New York. And the union that controls the union that's there is all union workers. The guy who controls the union is played by J. Lee Cobb, who was a great character actor and was really terrific in this role. He was getting kickbacks, and people would put in like an extra $5 or $10 instead of probably $20. However money they could put in so they could get steady work. And so the crime commission, who investigates corruption in unions, was investigating this particular union, and they found out. And so one particular guy who was snitched on, was killed within like the first few minutes of the film. And his sister, who was played by Eva Marie Saint in her first movie role, was trying to find out what happened to her brother. And why was her brother killed? And so you have all this stuff going on. And then of course you have Terry Malloy, who knew what happened, who set up this guy named Joey Doyle, who set him up to be killed by the goons of Johnny Friendly, who was played by J. Lee Cobb. And of course he wasn't going to say anything, but they kept but even when we say in his priest, played by Carl Malden, kept pestering him. So the point was, okay, I'll testify. So he testifies in front of the crime commission, and of course he gets says, you're a snitch, you're a rat. How can you're ratting on us? And of course they had a little conversation with the reason why he ran on the union, because his brother was played by Terry Malloy's brother, played by Rod Steiger, was killed by, and it was another henchman of Johnny Friendly. He was killed because he didn't kill Terry. Because Charlie was sent to kill Terry, and he wouldn't do it because it was his brother. He wouldn't do it, and that's when you had the line by Brando saying it could have been a contender line. So of course, then when Charlie the Gent was killed, Brando wanted to go after Johnny Friendly, and for revenge. Of course, the priest talked him out of it, and of course, the only way you get even is if you testify in the crime commission. So that's when he testified to the crime commission, and of course he got famous following. He had police protection, and then of course he decides to go to the Waterfront to get a job, and everybody got a job by him because he was a rat. And come back tomorrow, Stooley. For some more, you get more of this stuff. And of course he went, and then of course Terry Malloy was supposed to be a prize fighter, but he kept throwing fights because the union always used to bet against him all the time. So because of that, he always, would throw a fight. And that's why you came on and could have been a contender if they didn't keep throwing all those fights. And then of course, then he challenged J. Lee Cobb to a fight, and got a fight, and of course he got knocked down, got all bloody. And then he ended up working, and the rest of the union says, look, we're not going to be working unless Terry works with us. Then the rest of the union, union members, walk up, because Brandon made the speech and said, you killed Joey, you killed Charlie, and Charlie was on your own. So how can you kill him? And Charlie did all this stuff for you, because he wanted to kill me, you kill him. Right. So they got into this big, this big fight. And of course, that's how the movie ended with Terry or Marlon Brando walking through this gate to unload another cargo ship. And that's pretty much how it ends. But as a movie, it's always considered to be a classic, one of the best movies ever made. And this year, it's celebrated 60 years. If you could believe that, this year. I think except for Ava Marie Saint, I think most of the major characters I think are dead. Brandon was dead, Carl Malden is dead. I'm not so sure about J. Lee Cobb, but I know that Ava Marie Saint I think is still alive. Another review for On the Waterfront. Please continue watching my videos and liking them, and please feel free to comment and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.